Very warm welcome. My name is teacher Sonal and she is Apple, who is assisting me today to my side, and I am going to conduct 1 hour Pilates class. And Pilates is very good for abs, it is very good for overall strengthening, and we are going to focus more on our spine. So I would ask you to sit on the heels. So my sit bones are resting on the heels. I'm going to place my palms on the knees, and from there I'm going to round my spine. So what we are exactly doing is seated cat and cow. I'm tucking chin to the chest, and with the next breath I'm simply going to lift the head, lift the heart, look up. I'm creating arch in my back. And then I'm again going to do rounding of the spine, tucking chin to the chest. And with the next breath, I'm going to lift the head, lift the heart. I look up, my chin goes up. Now adding on to the breathing in Pilates, I would ask you to inhale through the nose, exhale through the pursed lips. Yes, so it sounds like exhale. So adding on to the breathing as well, inhale, I round my spine, exhale. Two more, inhale, I round my spine, exhale. One last, inhale, I round my spine, exhale. Now with the next breath, I'm going to extend one leg to the front. I'm going to extend another leg to the front. And with the next, I'm going to bend one knee. I'm going to bend another knee. I'm grabbing my thighs. So I'm lifting one foot up. I'm lifting another foot up. So I'm keeping hold on my thighs. Now if you are slouching your back like this, I will ask you to roll your shoulders away from your ears and just maintain this. We are going to stay here for 10 deep breaths. Let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So important thing to notice, her shin is parallel to the floor. That is very good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I bring the feet down on the mat and stay. Grab a deep breath, inhale, exhale. So with the next breath, I again grab onto my thighs, lift one foot, lift another. You can choose to either point or flex, it's up to you. I prefer it point. And then from there, I extend my right leg up and then come back to the center, extend the left leg up and come back to the center with the breathing. Center, center, 10 more. Center, center. She can choose to let go of her thighs if she needs to, so that's a modification. Center, center, center. 6 more. Center, center. 5, center, center. 4 last. Center, center. 3 more. Center, center. Last 2. Center, center. 1 last. We extend the right leg. We extend the right leg and we just stay here for last 5. She can keep breathing. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. last one, and we switch the leg, we extend the left leg and we stay, last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, and we bring the feet down one by one. Relax. So she can choose to relax, resting her head over the knee, or simply in the seated position she prefers to. We're going to stay for 2 breaths. So with the next, I am again going to go back into the position, but this time my feet are on the mat. And I am going to round my spine a little, my sacrum. Now sacrum is this end of the spine. So I'm going to let my sacrum go closer to the mat. So the more sacrum is closer to the mat, more the abs are on fire. I can choose to put my right hand on the left or left hand on the right, whichever. Inhale. Exhale, my right elbow closer to the mat but not touching. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow closer to the mat but not touching. Inhale. Center. 10 more. Center. 9 more. Center. Last 8. Center. Last 7. Center. 6 more. Center. 5 lasts. Center. Now she can choose to come to the center, and she can choose to lift the feet if she wants and go to the right and center and to the left and center. If you feel this position is quite challenging, you can keep the feet down and just lift one leg and center and center. Just 5 more. To the right and center, to the left and center. 4 more. Right and center, left and center. 3 more. Right and center, left and center. Last 2. Right and center, left and center. 1 last. Right, and we stay here for last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, and we switch the side. Last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, and then we bring the feet down. We rest the head over the knee or the way she wants. 2 breaths here. 1 more. So with the next breath, from this position, I would come down onto my knees. So I come down onto my knees. We are going to work on the quads. Now these are called as quads. So we're going to work on our quads. So what I do is I grab a block with me. So if you do not have block, for example, if we are doing it at home and we don't have block, so you can choose the folded hand towel and you put the folded hand towel between, or a water bottle. It's up to you. Water bottle can be empty or full, up to you. And I grab the block or the hand towel, I squeeze it between my thighs. Now I'm going to flatten my foot in a way that my sole of the foot are facing up. And my arms are parallel to the floor, palms are facing down. So inhale, I take a deep breath. Exhale, I make sure that I do not sink my hips closer to the heels. I keep my spine lengthened. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now this position that I'm trying is little more engaging the quads. But the moment you feel that it is getting too much and you are sinking your hips to the heel, you can go for tucking the toes. So tucking the toes is a modification. Flattening the foot is also a modification. So you can decide, inhale, exhale. Very good. Inhale to breathe, exhale to move front. We're just going to do 8 more. Breathe, exhale to back. Inhale to breathe, exhale to front. 7 more. Breathe, exhale, and breathe, exhale. 6 more. Breathe, exhale, and breathe, exhale. Last 5. Breathe, exhale. Now breathing is important. Staying back is important. Breathe, exhale. 4 last. Breathe, exhale. We breathe, exhale. 2 more. Breathe, exhale. Breathe, exhale. 1 last. We're going to stay a little behind. Inhale, exhale. We go back. We just stay for 8, for 7, for 6. Continue breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we come front. Very good. And then we release the block. Rest onto your knees. So your knees are still down, your hips over the heels. You can simply rest in this position. She can choose to round her spine or maintain the seated posture she wants. Just grab a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. So with the next breath, I am going to stand tall. So I'm going to go on the strengthening of the arms. So what I do is I am at the end of my mat. From here, I'm going to round my spine, letting my vertebra by vertebra come down. So I'm in no hurry to reach to the mat. So this is called articulation. I round my spine, bring vertebra by vertebra. And once I bring my palms down, if you cannot bring your palms down, just bend your knees and place your palms down. And then I start walking my hands front. I reach to the plank position. Now here comes the modification. She can choose to put her knees down. Yes. Or you can choose to let your knees go off. So she's showing the knees down and I'm showing the knees off. Inhale to bend the elbows, shoulders ahead of the wrist. Exhale, without dropping the belly, you'll lift back. Inhale to bend the elbows, shoulders ahead of the wrist. Exhale, without dropping the belly, you'll lift back. 1 last. Inhale to bend the elbows. Exhale to lift back. Then she's going to lift her knees and you're going to walk your hands closer to the foot, and then you're going to lift vertebra by vertebra up. You're again articulating and your head should be the last to come up. Alright, so we're going to do this 2 more times. Round the spine, let vertebra by vertebra come down, palms down. Then she starts walking her hands to the front. She is into plank position. Option comes to put the knees down. Inhale to bend the elbows, shoulders ahead of the wrist. Exhale to lift back. Inhale to bend the elbows, elbows hugging the ribs. Exhale to lift back. 1 more. Inhale to bend the elbows, pulling the belly button to the spine. Exhale to lift, and she lifts the knees and she walks her hand towards the feet. And then she lifts vertebra by vertebra up. She's articulating her spine nicely. And then the head will be the last to come up. Yes. So we are again going to round the spine, letting vertebra by vertebra come down, palms down, and she'll walk her hands front again. Reach to the plank position again. Option to put her knees down again. Inhale to bend the elbows, shoulders ahead of the wrist. Exhale to lift. So the breathing is important. If we are not doing the breathing, so it actually doesn't help much. So you incorporate breathing as well, and inhale through the nose, exhale through the pursed lips. Inhale down, exhale to lift up. Yes, 2 more. Inhale down, exhale. Yes, 1 more. Inhale down, exhale. And then we lift our knees and we start walking hands towards the feet, and we slowly lift the spine vertebra by vertebra up. Head would be the last to come up. We're going to try one last time. So round the spine again, bring the palms down again, walk your hands again towards the front, reach to the plank position. From here, option comes to put the knees down. Inhale to bend the elbows, exhale to lift back. So important thing, so Apple can stay. Important thing, some people have the tendency to bring the knees and hips in line. So can you bring the knees front? Yes. More front? Yes. So they do this. And what they do is, now they bend the elbow. Yes. So they struggle, but she knows how to do it, so she is still doing it perfectly, which I don't want her to do perfectly. Yes, this is the first mistake that people do. Second mistake, lift up again. Second mistake is they do this. Yes. So this is not called low push-up. This is putting a lot of pressure on your wrist, which you have to avoid. She's arching her back, putting a lot of pressure on the wrist, and she's bringing her elbows down directly, so which is not the low push-up. So come up, Apple. So now what she needs to do from this position, she's going to shift her knees slightly back, shift her knees slightly back, put the knees down. Yes. And then from there, she's going to bend her elbows, lean front, her elbows are hugging the ribs, that is important. And then she'll lift back with the exhale. 2 more. Inhale, breathing, exhale. 1 more. Inhale to down, exhale. And then she lifts the knees and she walks her hand towards the feet. And then she slowly articulates the spine, lifting vertebra by vertebra, and her head would be the last to come up. Very nice. So she's gonna take 2 deep breaths, so she can put her knees down, relax, 2 deep breaths. So this breath, 2 deep breath, is also equally important because your body should be prepared for the next part that we're gonna do. And then from there, I'm again gonna bring my sit bones down onto the mat. I am again bending my knees, and this time I will ask you to grab your thighs and simply round your spine. So my arms are straightened. My arms are straightened. My sacrum is closer to the mat. And then from there, I have the option to lift my hands off. So you choose to stay in this position or you choose to grabbing the thighs. We're just going to stay here for 10 breaths. Let's go ahead. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then she's going to come front. So you can modify what she did just now. So she will show us the modification as well. So grab your thighs and roll back again, go back into the same position where you were. Yes. So she's pulling her belly button to the spine, and I would ask her to lift one foot up. Keep your knees bent. Knees bent. Yes. Lift another foot up. Yes. So for example, if I am into this position, I will simply lift one foot up, lift another foot up. That's it. Yes. And then I am going to slowly round my spine and let go of my hands. So I'll keep my knees bent. Instead of straightening the legs, I'm going to keep my knees bent, and I'm rounding the spine here and maintaining this position, because my main intention is letting my sacrum go closer to the mat. That activates my abs. Let's go ahead. We just stay here for 10 breaths. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we bring one foot down, we bring another foot down as well. She will rest for 2 breaths first. So with the next breath, I am into this position where my sit bones are down, my palms are facing down, arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, I take a deep breath. Exhale, I round my spine and I stay till here. Inhale, exhale. Lengthen the spine and maintain. Inhale. You can choose to slowly bring your back down. Inhale, exhale, to lift up. So she's doing modification. I'm showing it to you how you can bring your back down on the mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So we're just going to do 5 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, so we come back to the center. 4 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, we stay. Exhale, we roll front again. Breathe. Exhale. Stay, breathe. Exhale. Just 2 more. Breathe. Exhale. We breathe. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe. Exhale. And we breathe. Exhale. And she rests. 2 breaths. With the next breath, I am going to bring my back down onto the mat. So we lay down on our back. Now my left knee is bending, my right leg is straight. So my arms are extending up. Inhale, I take a deep breath. My right leg is straight and my right foot toes are pointed. Exhale, I slowly start peeling my spine off. Now I'm going to ask Apple to do modification, to grab the left thigh and start peeling yourself up, lifting the right leg. And then lift another leg up as well, arms to the side. She can choose to bend her knees and maintain this position. Inhale, we breathe. Exhale, we are going to slowly bring the spine down, slowly bring the legs down on the mat. So Apple is going to do modification, bending her left knee again, the other, yes. Grab your left thigh. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, you start peeling the spine. At the same time, you start lifting the right leg. You can choose to bend the right knee. Arms to the side, lift another foot up as well. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, slowly bring the spine down, slowly bring the legs down. So Apple will continue the modification. I will show you what you can do. So inhale, my arms extending up. Apple is going to grab the left thigh. Exhale, I'm going to slowly peel my spine off. At the same time, I lift my right leg up and then I lift my left leg up as well. So Apple, you keep your knees bent. Inhale. Exhale, we are slowly going to bring the spine down, slowly going to bring the legs down. So we are again going to bend the left knee. Apple is going to grab the left thigh and inhale to prepare. Exhale to slowly start peeling the spine up, lifting the right leg, lifting the left leg, bend the knees. That's a modification. Inhale. Exhale, we slowly bring the spine down and the legs down. We're just going to do 3 more of this. Bend the left knee again, grab the left thigh again, and then she will slowly peel herself up, lifting the right leg, lifting the left leg up as well. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bring the spine down, slowly bring the legs down. Very good. Just 2 more. Bending the left knee again, grabbing the left thigh again, placing the foot down. Yes. Inhale. Lifting the right leg up, lifting the left leg up as well. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bring the spine down, slowly bring the legs down. 1 last set. We bend the left knee again. We keep the feet grounded. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale to peel up. Yes. Don't worry, you're doing good. And we lift the left leg up as well. Inhale. Exhale, we slowly bring the spine down, slowly bring the legs down. Very good. So grab 2 deep breaths, then we switch the legs. So she doesn't want to grab 2 deep breaths, she just wants to go ahead with the next. She loves this workout. So you put the right foot down, grab the thigh and peel yourself up. Yes, but breathing is a must. And then slowly we bring the spine down, we slowly bring the legs down. Yes. We again bend the right thigh, bend the right knee, grab it, peel up, pull the belly button to the spine. This will help you to come up. Yes. So she's into the boat, breathe, and then she slowly bring the spine down and the legs down. Just going to do 3 more of this. Grab the thigh, peel up. Okay. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. Slowly bring the spine down, legs down. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale to peel up. Yes. Inhale to breathe. Exhale to slowly bring the spine down. 1 last set. Bending the right knee, grabbing the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale to peel up. Alright, so we lay down on our back. Now we are going to move into the APRAP position. For that, I would ask you to let your legs go in the tabletop position where your shin is nicely parallel to the floor. I will lift my head and shoulders. So I'm imprinting my spine. Imprinting the spine means your middle spine is touched to the mat. There is no arch in your back. And then letting your arms go parallel to the floor, palms facing down, and my hands are off the mat. We're just going to maintain this position for 10 breaths. This position is APRAP. Let's go ahead. Inhale. 10. 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then she brings her feet down, she brings her head down. So we just did for 10 breaths. You can increase the count, you can again go for one more set. So I prefer to stay till here. So I will modify the next sequence, and that would be like this. I am going to bend my knees, my feet will be down on the mat. I am lifting my head and shoulders, and my arms are to the side. So my feet are not too closer to the hip, it is only that much closer that I can easily grab my one ankle. So inhale, exhale to grab the right ankle, inhale to center, exhale to grab the left ankle. Now if you feel too much in your cervical spine, that is in your neck, you can choose to put hand behind the head. And still you can put one hand behind the head, another hand doing its work, right hand behind the head, left hand doing its work. Here we go. Or 10 more. 9. Last 8. Last 7. 6 more. 5 more. 4 last. 3 more. Last 2. 1 last. And then she rests her head down, arms down, grab 2 deep breaths. As I said, 2 deep breaths is important so that you are geared up for your next workout. And then I will again bend my knees, and this time I lift my head and shoulders again. Now I'm going to extend my right leg. My toes are pointed, so I'm engaging my quads. I'm grabbing the left knee and bringing it closer with the inhale, exhale. So inhale to switch, exhale to bring the knee closer to your chest. Ten more. 9, 8, 7, 6 more, 5 more, 4 last, 3 more, last 2, 1 last. And then you bring the head down, you bring the feet down, grab 2 deep breaths, equally important. Now we'll go for obliques. So I lifted my feet off the mat, my legs in the tabletop position, my shin nicely parallel to the floor. I lifted my head, my hands goes behind the head. Now from here, inhale, I extend my right leg to 45 degree. Exhale, I turn my torso to the left. So I have no intention to touch the elbow to the knee. I'm nicely engaging the obliques. I'm simply turning to the left. Inhale, my legs in the center, torso to the center. Exhale, I turn my torso to the right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 10, exhale. Inhale, 9, inhale, 8, inhale, 7, Inhale. 6 more. Inhale. Last 5. Inhale. 4 more. Inhale. 3 more. Inhale. 2 more. Inhale. 1 last, and you can hold here for last 5. Continue breathing. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, and we switch the leg. We turn our torso to the right. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and we come back to the center. Bring the feet down, head down, grab 2 deep breaths here. So I move on to hundreds now. So Apple will show me the modification: bending the knees, lifting the feet off the mat, lifting the head and the shoulder, arms to the side. That's a modification which Apple is showing. You can anytime let the legs extend it 45 degrees. So if Apple wishes, she can extend her legs. And if you feel too much on your cervical spine, you have the option to put hands behind the head. If you're keeping your arms to the side, you have to pump your arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 9 more. Exhale. 8 last. Exhale. 7 more. Exhale. 6 more. Exhale. 5 more. Exhale. 4 last. Exhale. 3 more. Exhale. Last 2. Exhale. 1 last. Exhale. And we bring down, head down, feet down. Believe me, the way she has done gracefully, it is very difficult to do it gracefully. But I want her to show it to you what can be the problem. So she lift the head and the shoulder. All right. So she lift the legs up. Now she extended the legs. Now some people, they extend the legs at the same time they arch their back. So arch your back. Now here, and lift the head. So when you arch your back, it puts a lot of pressure on your lower back, which is not good. So if you are arching your back and you struggle in keeping the legs to 45 degrees, what you can do is you can bring the legs little up towards the ceiling. Rather than you taking the legs to 45, just bring the legs up little like this, so that you imprint your spine, no arch in your back. If you want, you can keep your knees bent, legs in the tabletop position, and keep your spine imprinted, that is your middle spine still touching the mat. Option can be to put your head down and arms to the side, and you can do this hundreds in this position. All right, so we are gonna go ahead. So with that, I will ask her to come down onto her right elbow. So we'll do something on our right elbow this time. So my knees will be bending. My knees will be bending. My left hand on the waist. So knees bending, left hand on the waist. Now what I'm going to do, inhale to prepare. I'm simply going to lift my hips up. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, I will try lifting the hips up. Okay. So I'm doing modification, she is doing advanced. So let's do it. So this is a modification where your knees are down and you simply lift the hips up. Inhale, hips down. Exhale to lift the hips up. Now we are going to do advanced apple. So feet off, sit bones off, feet flat one another. Inhale, hips closer to the mat but not touching. Exhale to lift the hips up. Inhale, hips closer but not touching. Exhale to lift the hips up. If you find this position challenging, then you can go for knees down. Inhale, exhale. Just 8 more. Inhale, exhale. Very good. 7 more. Inhale, exhale. 6 more. Inhale, exhale. 5 more. Inhale, exhale. 4 last. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Last 2. Inhale, exhale. 1 last. Inhale, exhale. And then she brings the sit bones down and she turns the side. So she is still facing towards this side. Yes, towards the right. Left elbow down. Then you can choose the option of bending the knees. Alright, there is one modification, like the way she showed was on the advanced side, but some people find it difficult. So what they can do, they can bend their right knee and still they can do this position. Inhale, hips closer to the mat. Exhale to lift the hips up. Inhale, hips down, closer to the mat but not touching. Exhale to lift up. Very good. Just 8 more. Inhale, exhale. 7. Inhale, exhale. 6 more. Inhale, exhale. 5 more. Inhale, exhale. Breathing. 4 more. Inhale. 3 more. Inhale. Last 2. Inhale. 1 last. Inhale. And then we bring the sit bones down. Alright. So from here we are going to go for one last workout, and that will be, we are going to go for breaststroke. So I'm going to lay down on the belly, so lying in the prone position. Yes. So my hands are under the shoulders. My gaze is down. So some people have the tendency to look front. You can let your gaze stay down. Now hands off, my legs off. Now from here, inhale to prepare, exhale to extend the arms. Inhale, circle the arms back to starting position. Inhale to extend, exhale to circle. Inhale to prepare, exhale to extend, inhale to circle. Now follow the breathing. Exhale. Inhale, circle. Exhale. Inhale, circle. Just 5 more. Inhale, circle. 4 last. Inhale, circle. Last 3. Inhale, circle. Last 2. Inhale, circle. 1 last. Inhale, circle, and then she brings her palms down, head down, relax. And then she can come up into the sitting position where her sit bones are over the block. I can sit on the block. So we are going to go for seated cat and cow one more time, but this time I have crossed my legs. I'm going to round my spine, tuck chin to the chest, hollowing my belly. And with the exhale, I lift the head, I lift the heart, I look up, let my chin go up, creating arch in my back. One more, I round the spine, I tuck chin to the chest. And with the next breath, I lift the head, lift the heart, look up, chin up. I come back to the center. I put my right hand on the left knee, left hand reaches back. I twist the spine, maintaining both my sit bones on the mat or on the block. And then I come back to the center. I put my left hand on the right knee, right hand reaches back, and I twist the spine. One more time, my right hand on the left knee, my left hand reaches back, and I spinal twist. And left hand on the right knee, right hand reaches back, spinal twist, and then I come back to the center. Thank you so much. Thank you, Apple. Thank you.